to perform. What we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this fella, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, has the potential to become one of the greatest strikers in England, if not Europe, Peter. And his recent form has been quite spectacular. And you just hope now that he steers clear of injury and he keeps developing. Should that be the case, he's going to be some player.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Bogle. James. Harrison. James. Harrison. He's going to be disappointed with that. Garnacho.
Neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
And it's Palmer. Joao Pedro. Muscular approach does pay off here. James. Longstaff. And here's Calvert-Lewin. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Fernandez. Cucurella. Garnacho. Ampadu producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Gnonto. Longstaff. Caicedo. Joao Pedro. Spread out to the left. That is lovely. And here's Palmer. Oh, and he shoots! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That has been knocked clear. And it's Caicedo.
Big chance!
Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So a fascinating half, full of talking points, not least that last very, very late one. The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Palmer. Succumbs to the pressure. That's good play. Palmer. Fernandes.
Goes for a shot!
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Time for a change in personnel. First goal of the game.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
It's run loose here. Caicedo does really well to win the ball there. Fernandes. Joao Pedro. Out to the left it goes. Garnacho. Cross deflected behind for a corner. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. They've played it short. By no Gittins. A lot of space ahead of...
He's had a shot!
In by... And the shot! Oh, and that should have been two.
Joao Pedro really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
There's going to be another change here. That's a nicely weighted pass. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Chalobah. Caicedo. Into the last 5 minutes. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Fernandes, given the lift of his goal. Great work on the overlap. Bornau can get it clear. Throw it. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
So who's he picking out? Well read. The danger is averted. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.